Hey everybody, Sarah here. I wanted to share with you what I found while thrifting today. I went to one of my favorite thrift places. It's like a company that goes in if somebody passes away or somebody moves their house and they don't want to take all their stuff. This company goes in and they buy a lot, like not a significant amount of things, but like lots. They buy piles of stuff from people. Um, so what I got today was all of this for approximate for 5,000 yen, which right now is approximately 35 US dollars. And I'm going to try to go through these and show you what all I got. Also, my hoodie is made from an old obi, or not obi. This was actually a kimono, the full dress kimonos. So hope you like it. All right, so first thing I found was this kimono cover. It's one of the short ones. And it's like sheer, and I was like, ooh, that's so pretty. So it's like gonna be like, I'm gonna wash it, and I think it's gonna be like a nice dress coverall thing for when I go out. So super cute. Then one of the most expensive things I got was this kimono. Ooh, it is a pretty color. Judging by the lining, it looks to be about 70s, 80s-ish, if not newer. It's no older than the 70s, though. But isn't that so pretty? I think this one is probably going to make a gorgeous pair of pants or a really pretty dress. When I was trying to sleep last night, I came up with the idea of a dress using a kimono that I'm going to have to make. I just don't know when I'm going to get around to making it. Next is this kimono, still in its package from the store, which I think is absolutely amazing. But this one was really pretty. It's the same kind, the short ones. So this is a female cardigan kimono, cardigan-like kimono. But look how gorgeous that is. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. I kind of want to just keep it whole and try to sell it as is. And I just heard a really loud bang from downstairs, so I hope my children are alive. Alright, so there's that one. And like I said, this one, still in the package. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Package is going in the trash because it's a little stained and mildewy. Now, this one, don't worry, I wash and clean all of my kimono and obi and other pieces before I sell them. So you don't have to deal with all that nastiness. All right, this one's also still in its package. This one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one either because it's absolutely gorgeous. It still has the lining in it. It doesn't have the other lining that I need, but so this one is actually, I'm pretty sure, judging by the way it's sewn together, this one is actually Henari. I'll put the post-production, Sarah. Put that down there. It's the underwear that you wear underneath the obi. So I'm bringing this one with me to an event thing I'm going to next week in case anybody didn't pack their underwear to put underneath their kimono. But you can tell because of the type of fabric it is. Also, the collar that's on it, it's a different color than what is on regular kimono. So, you don't have to worry about that. Normally, that goes on, then the kimono goes on over top, and then all your layers. All your other foam layers. Okay. Yes. Alright. Then, I found a lot of these, Kurosaki? Again, post-production Sarah. These are fabrics that they use to tie packages and gifts. So they come in lots of different sizes and shapes. They're just little, normally silk pieces. So there's one. There's more in here, but I'll dig down to it. This is obiage. This is it's silk. It's like a scarf type material, but they put it underneath the obi, around the top, so the obi's not like pressing into you. So I have a few different blacks. I love them. They're gorgeous, but they also just make really good scarves. So then I got a few obis because obviously I had to get obi. This one is probably going to be turned into a pillow. I just gotta make sure I can get it fully clean because I did notice some staining on it. So this one's gonna be a pillow, and This part, not sure yet. Maybe another pillow. Depends on how it looks when I unfold it. Might be something that goes on the wall. But this is a type of obi, one of the newer types. So this isn't very old. Yes, it's still technically antique because I think it's over 30 years old. But aren't we all nowadays? So there's that obi. And these are all probably just going to go in my bag of obi for now. This one, it's the same kind of obi, but is purple. And look at those flowers. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got this little piece. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes. So this is the same type. This is definitely newer. It's got very little applique on it. It's definitely a lot newer. I don't even know if this one's considered an antique at this point. But that one's definitely a newer one. Now, I need to look up what these are called. They're a type of obi, but they're folded in half the whole way. And they've got two different sides. These are very skinny. So normally the male, I think it's called a half obi, but I will look that up in post-production. Sarah will put that in there. I think this would actually make really good belts. Like thick belts, guys. Yeah. Maybe a table runner out of one of them, or a part of one. But I actually think these would make really cute belts. So that's technically what they used to be, were belts. So another obi, another half obi. Look at this. Aren't these colors gorgeous? I love these colors. And it's funny because I actually have, hold on, let me turn on my light. I actually have obijime and obiage, the cords and whatnot that match, that I think would go really well with this. Oh, wrong color, wrong side. Yeah. Which I think is just kind of funny that I happen to have those. So there's that one. Here's an obijime. Sorry, I kept saying ma. It's obijime. The lady corrected me, so I got a couple of these. Look at this one, actually. Looks even better with this. You guys, isn't that pretty? Although they did say it is perfectly fine to go with accent colors. Oh, I know, it's killing me. Alright, these are all going to be on my page at some point. What else is in here? Oh, I got another black obi because I love me a black obi. You can see it is patterned. They had a huge chunk of black obi. This, you can see the special pattern on the other side. This will be both a table runner and a belt when it is said and done. Table runner will go to that point, and then the rest will be part of one or two belts, depending on how it looks when I take it apart. Because I do take them apart completely to make sure there's no mold or anything inside of it before I wash them. And I do take the interfacing that's inside of it out. Alright, so here's the Karasuki. I need to look to see what these are made of because I don't read Japanese. But this one's really pretty. They're, like I said, they're normally silk, but this one's 93 and 7. So my guess is it's actually a poly blend. So there's that one. This place had like a dresser. And in the dresser it was like grandma's wrapping paper dresser. So there's like the stuff that's used to wrap. There's bags in another one. There was different sizes of these in another one. Like it was just so many different options. Isn't that pretty? You can tell the difference between the wrapping things and the things that go in your obi is the size. These are square or slightly rectangular, whereas the obiage are they're long strips. So, and I found this one. This is a square. Oh, my puppy's barking at me downstairs. I better hurry up. This one's 100% something, but I don't know what that something is. But isn't that gorgeous? I'm also going to be taking a class talking about how to use these properly. I'm very excited about it because I'm going to bring all my stuff with me. I got this one. Keep in mind, I love thrifting in this country. Are those gorgeous? They're paper cranes. Yeah. So everybody's going to get gifts from me from like the next 6 months. It's all going to be these things. Sorry, I accidentally hit the wrong button. My husband tried calling me. Alright, we only got 2 more left. 1. And this one. So, thank you guys for hanging in there. I got all that. I'm very excited. Oh, plus I got 2 more pieces of fabric that I already dropped off at my friend's house. So, yes, stay tuned, see what I make. I'm so excited.